Hi friends, I've just had a delivery, so we're going to go and open this box and you'll see what it is. Right, so I'll start with a wee bit of background as to why I bought this box here. I've already taken the liberty of cutting open, so you don't have to go through that again. If you remember the fracture deck video, that was a bit excruciating to watch, if I'm completely honest. But the reason I bought this is because I don't seem to be committing to landing pretty much any tricks nowadays. Like even the most basic tricks like pop shovets and things like that, I seem to be bottling it and just not landing it. So I went and bought myself some pads. So let's get them out and we'll have a look. So I went for this 187 killer pads combo pack. There's knee and elbow pads. And I also bought myself a pair of these 888 Wristsaver 2 slide-on wrist guards. I went for the slide-on ones because they were exactly the same price as the normal ones, and I like the thought of being able to just put them on and off without having to muck about with straps and stuff. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about these just now. I'll go into a bit more detail later on. I want to actually skate them first before I give my opinions on them. So these were £15 thereabouts, and the set of knee and elbow pads was, I think that was about 50, so probably more than I would have liked to spend, but when it comes to protection you need to be going for the higher end of the spectrum, and this is about mid-range. Anyway, we'll come back to this in a little while. I'm going to try these on off camera and we'll see if I can get out for a skate, maybe later tonight. There we go. Well padded up, I feel like a proper skate dad now. First thoughts, I feel like a robot. It's pretty stiff, everything's like thick, hard foam, although I'd imagine that's going to soften up over time. They're a decent fit. Knee and elbow pads are large / extra large size. I really don't know if I made the right choice. I think they seem alright, they're a bit stiff just now, so I think they might be bed in a bit better once the like actual padding has softened up. The wrist pads, I went for medium. They seem to be a decent enough fit, but again, I don't think I'm going to know until I use them. My only other complaint is, what the hell am I supposed to do with my watch other than just take it off? Normally I'd wear it like here, put it underneath, and I feel like that would affect the actual use of the wrist guards. I don't think they would work properly, they're kind of defeating the purpose. Best place for it. Right, I'm going to head out now. I'm going to hit the skate park. Alright then, that's me at the skate park now. As you can see, I came here to continue this video, the unboxing of my pads and doing a wee first thoughts kind of thing, since I've got the place to myself, and it's already 9:15 at night. There's a little bit of DIY that I want to do, and I've got all the stuff with me, so I might as well do it now. So I'm going to start with this. Yeah, first thoughts is, they're as comfy as wrist pads are probably ever going to be. I say that as if I know wrist pads, but I really don't, because that's the first pair I've had since I was like a 10-year-old rollerblader. Yeah, that's right, rollerblading with your dad, coming soon. They're bulky, they feel weird because you don't have much room to move, which is kind of the point, I suppose. We'll have a wee play about with some Bert slides to see how it feels to be hands down, and we'll see if it impedes my skating at all. Fancy big word. I need to stop talking skating, so that is what I'm going to do. 7% battery. Bloody Tic Tacs everywhere. It actually does feel a bit weird, but it might just take a bit of getting used to. That one was practically moving. Yeah, so we're going to come back to it tomorrow. We'll do a wee rundown of my first thoughts of the knee and elbow pads. You've heard what I've got to say about these. Hopefully I have a bit more details for you in the morning. And we'll see you then. Right then, we're back. It's been about 2 weeks actually. I haven't even used these yet. Not properly anyway. I set myself a little challenge. A while back, you might remember that I did a review of my Bones wheels, and in that review and the kind of test run afterwards, I was doing rock fakies and rock and rolls on this here. I was doing them pretty good on that, and then slammed coming down fakie. I got some wheel bite. I've not been able to do them ever since. So I'm trying to use the pads to get the confidence to get them back. This is my best chance of getting it. If I don't do it tonight, I'll never be able to do it. So let's go and try and get it. Is there a specific moment you're waiting for? I'm going to kid on that was first try since it was first try on film. There's my first complaint about the pads. Constantly having to adjust them. That one was not good. Wobbly. Yeah, I think that'll do for that. I'm not getting it any better than that. Alright, so it turns out I've got a bad habit of filming a video without any real plan of what I'm going to do with it. Exhibit A, this video. So let's talk about the wrist pads first. Back at the beginning I mentioned that I wanted these because they'll slip on and it'll be less hassle with straps and stuff. Was I wrong or what? They can be a bit awkward. I'll just demonstrate now how awkward they are to put on and adjust and get them sitting where you want them. Even then, once you get them adjusted, they don't feel like they're a good fit. Like I'll just show you just now, like when I'm putting these straps on, I've got to pull in that splint there to wrap it round and stick down the velcro to get it where I want it. And even then, I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room, and this splint at the back here always feels like it's moving, and the splint at the front, which obviously you're wanting that kind of in the ball of your hand, that's far too much play for my liking. I don't know, maybe I got the wrong size. If that's the case, then the measurements on the website aren't exactly reliable. All things aside, they're not actually that bad. They definitely help with my confidence. Knee and elbow pads. I've not actually used these an awful lot. I've used them a handful of times. I've used them enough to give my honest opinion. I think this was a really good buy at £50 give or take. The padding's pretty stiff, so they feel a bit bulky when you first put them on. That's something you've got to deal with if you're going to wear pads though, I suppose. They're pretty solid. They don't move at all once you've got them adjusted to your liking, because you've got this sleeve, you obviously put your leg straight through it. You've got your adjustment strap and get everything snug so that they're not moving. Velcro strap in the top, and then one of these, I don't know what you call that, but one of these kind of straps in the bottom. The elbow pads is a bit more freedom on it. It's got the sleeves, also got the velcro straps top and bottom. You're in a hurry and you're having a bit of a lazy session like I quite often do. Not so much the knee pads because of that thing, but certainly with the elbow pads you can just file the straps on and go. They'll not be as snug as when you use the sleeve, but it can be done that way if you really need to. So, final verdict, knee and elbow pads get a massive thumbs up for me. I highly recommend them. Can't really say the same about the wrist guards. They're not entirely terrible, but
I do think there's probably better out there in the same sort of price range. I know that there is, because these are, what are they called again? Wristsaver 2 and I think Wristsaver 1 are the non-slip-on version. I think exactly the same price, and now having used these I kind of wish I'd went for the normal ones. Not a lot I can do about that unless I want to spend more money. So if you're looking for pads, 50 quid, 187 killer pads combo pack. I really should have went and checked that before doing a review video. I'll put a link in the description, but 100% recommend these for what you pay for them. You're getting a really good quality product and you'll not be disappointed with these. Wrist pads, I'd say if it's all you can get, go for a pair of them by all means, but definitely shop about. I'm no expert on pads, I'm new to it myself. I never wore them when I was younger. Maybe should have, or maybe I would have made better progress in skateboarding, but if there's an opportunity to get something better than that, if it means paying £25–30 as opposed to 15 for those, then yeah, I would definitely recommend going for something a bit better than these. I'll leave it at that for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, or at the very least got a bit of information from it that you'll find useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, there's plenty more coming. Let us know your own experiences with pads in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. All the best, troops. Catch you after.